Switching over there. TheYeGuy on his known Sakura, on his known Linfei, Skeldra on his Jae-Yun that we all know and love him for. Or hate if we face him.
No, look at it this way. If you ever face Skeldra, it's just a good practice, right?
Oh, for sure. I genuinely struggle against greatswords so much. If Skeldra ever gives me advice, I will put that on my sleep mask.
Sleep mask.
I gotta
Like
register that on my sleep. Oh my god, TheYeGuy! TheYeGuy! TheYeGuy does the GC downlight the wrong way, but almost 0 to death Skeldra right there, going absolutely crazy on the guitars. Now Skeldra reversing him fully. Both players just popping off on each other. They're not letting each other breathe. Skeldra now going crazy on the sword. TheYeGuy with the wake up. Right there, GC downlight recovery. Now Skeldra on the great sword, but TheYeGuy just picked up his cannon too, and he did not get to use it too much. No.
I can already tell this set was going to be out. We've been in 30 seconds with these guys, just throwing out attacks, hitting them, going deep. This is like, we just started this set, but it's so entertaining because these guys are just sending it. We haven't even gotten a single moment of neutral because they're just constantly brawling it out.
Yeah, and I quote Skeldra again. His current, everyone is playing guitars, he said. His current opponent is playing guitars, and the next two opponents that he could potentially be facing are also playing guitars. Everyone in this top 4, aside from him, is playing guitars. Might be a sign. But it's not looking too good for TheYeGuy right now, as he did use his dodges in a very bad manner, therefore, quite a few times, giving Skeldra a lot of free hits on the greatsword. Really seemingly struggling with approaching that greatsword, especially when he's on guitars, as Skeldra just keeps dodging him. Very predictable approaches, an interesting GC downlight there by Skeldra. He's very confident, he has a strong lead right now that he can take this home, but TheYeGuy at this point, honestly, is just trying to adapt and find something interesting play right there happening. He's going on the cannon now. He's got to find something. He's got to figure out how to approach that greatsword that Skeldra has, which is just incredibly difficult. If you've ever faced Skeldra, you have. So have I. Actually, incredibly difficult to approach. I think the only move I face when I hit when I face Skeldra is like X downer and X sider.
Skeldra just with the JV3 coming out swinging in the first game.
Oh, this is a rough one for TheYeGuy. If he does not change anything up here, which me personally, TheYeGuy has a level 100 Zul. Skeldra hates fading X. I'm just saying.
It is an option, but I think you're also gonna have the risk of, does TheYeGuy have practice on the Zul? Did they play it in the entire tournament? Because you're going up against Skeldra with a legend that theoretically is better in terms of the matchup, but also you might not have practiced it properly, you might have warmed up that legend properly, so in the end you might be performing worse than if you stick to what you've been playing the entire tournament, which are already warm on what you feel most comfortable on.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I don't think I've seen TheYeGuy practice Zul in once ever. That's purely his 2v2 character. I don't think I've seen him play Zul outside of 2v2. Which I think would have potential if he did.
Wait, so TheYeGuy lost, so they striked the map first, right? I didn't pay attention to the maps, but did they leave open like a lot of platform maps? Because I find it interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want you to know that, TheYeGuy goes down here. That's quite the clean start. I mean, not a clean start, but he did get it once. That's quite clean. Yeah, during the previous map pool, TheYeGuy was the #1 player to leave open Halo and the other platform maps. He would unironically play tournament sets on Halo.
I can kind of see it on Canon actually, because if you had the D-Light now on the platforms, it will KO so much earlier. The same goes for M-Light recovery reads on guitars.
Like this man's map bans were Halo, Mishima Dojo, and I forgot which the third one was. Also
Terminus?
Terminus, yeah.
Triple
He had Terminus, Halo, and Mishima Dojo when the previous map pool, when he banned. Outrageous.
Okay, it's not something that I will do, but I can definitely see it. What? Skeldra.
Skeldra got me moving mad.
Don't say that.
Skeldra on the greatsword going crazy with that GC sidestick, but the TheYeGuy coming right back, getting a quick cannon string, not able to convert anything off of that. GC sidelight could have worked there potentially. I don't know if he could have gotten anything off that. Definitely needs to start using a lot more sidelights. Those seem to be catching Skeldra a lot, but he is getting up there in the damage. It is a full stock lead for Skeldra right now.
Skeldra is feeling it. He's feeling good about this. Like, look at him go. Just off stage, trying to brawl it out with weapon throws.
Pure confidence.
Yeah. Like, Skeldra is him, and he bloody knows it.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well make my pronouns he, because I will never be him.
Go back to Reddit, you rumor.
I saw that meme the other day. The console sent it to me. But TheYeGuy, sending it down to last stock on Skeldra, which I believe last game was a 2 stock. Right?
Last game was a JV3, so 2 stocks, no damage taken. Oh, that's a really early knockout. I mean, it's for defense. I think Skeldra also got that gravity catcher already starting up higher, meaning that a distance traveled. Speaking of my days, the distance traveled to the KO box is just shorter than your KO earlier. But even still, like, I feel like Miami has a really high ceiling. I was not prepared for that to KO.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, TheYeGuy is banning. Let's see what he actually leaves open here. I think he's banning Miami Dome this time. Oh no, he leaves open Miami Dome, Mishima Dojo, and Small Terminus. He just wants platform. I mean, this is his highest level legend, I believe.
It is a highest level legend, but I mean, how does? Because like I feel like Skeldra has done really well on this sword as well. You got
yes, I mean,
you got some sick reads, not just in the set, but the entire tourney.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're trying to say. This is like saying, oh, Pavelski's highest level character is Cross.
Yeah.
He doesn't use Cross too often.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you know, Skeldra is still very good on the Mako, and Mako has quite the amazing signatures on the Greatsword, which I would believe is one of the best KO potentials that Greatsword characters have, aside from Jaehyun, obviously. Jaehyun 6 are so good.
I'm gonna be honest, I still feel like Jaehyun is S tier and he needs to be nerfed a little bit more, not a lot.
Ooh.
Oh wow, that KOs. I mean, these are both. I mean, TheYeGuy on the Linfei is just glass, 4 strength for defense. Skeldra is a glass cannon. You know, you have, I think that's 7 base. If you're locking into defense, I think that goes down to 6. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I honestly don't know.
No, there was a time where I was trying to practice.
Ooh, that didn't kill! That did not get the knockout. Almost gets a 0 to death on Skeldra. They're popping off. I remember him hitting that same string on Boomy at B6 2020 actually. 22. That was right at the start of the set. Ooh, that catches.
I am so used to that signature dropping because it's so inconsistent.
Oh yeah, it drops quite a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah, Mako might need a slight fix. Actually, let's see if those drops in. The Mako would be too good. I mean, what? Ooh, that sidestick on the last frame connects. Now TheYeGuy looking for a knockout here. Not quite able to convert it with that ground pound, but the NSIG does it. TheYeGuy taking away NSIG, ground pound, NSIG. That is TheYeGuy tech at its peak. I think I remember someone made a GIF before of like TheYeGuy tech, and it's just like a sped up compilation of a Linfei NSIG ground pounding.
Oh my god.
I don't have that GIF
That's
anymore,
great.
but it exists. It's out there somewhere.
I'm kind of noticing Skeldra's lack of regular sword right now, because I feel like that's just something that he was playing really well at. He got like a lot of GCT right into shares, and then combo will get into another narrow and there, keeping that same string going. And right now he's just missing that because you don't have that strong neutral to ward on TheYeGuy.
I feel like Skeldra, this is looking very unlikely for him to win. We'll just switch back to the Jaehyun after this, but this might be giving momentum to TheYeGuy. This might be giving him a chance to make the reverse 3. Ooh, the Katars from Skeldra. He might not switch.
He might not switch.
He's kind of warming up.
In favor of Skeldra. Hold on.
He's kind of gaining momentum here again. Skeldra could win this. He's on the Greatsword. He could get a quick dodge read and finish it off. TheYeGuy only needing 1 hit. That would be the most mental breaking thing I could imagine.
Linfei though. It's Linfei for strength.
Yes, sir. I mean,
I feel like a nair would kill, but off the side might take a little bit longer.
Oh, TheYeGuy's being hella careful. I mean, look at he's scared to
throw. He's almost scared. I mean, it's Skeldra on Greatsword. Of course, on Mako, if you hit the end.
He needs a KO move here, and those KO moves are very punishable if he lands them. That sider barely touched, but it almost killed. Anything kills him, nice. That's game 4 right there.
I feel like it took a while for the Mako Qatar specifically for Skeldra to wake up. But
For sure. He's back on the Jaehyun, as I predicted. Yeah, I mean, the Jaehyun definitely was like the go-to pick, and I think Skeldra took this opportunity while being up 2-0 to kind of warm up his potential picks against like the next opponents that he might have. Like Shaw and Wavegod obviously both being Qatar players, heavy diehard Qatar players. You got to look at it in a way where he needs a different matchup pick here, because he has lost against these Qatars before. And he was probably looking, can I Qatar mirror a Qatar player?
If you can't beat him, join him.
Yeah. And it didn't really seem to work. So his previous answer to Wavegod was Makio, which actually worked out pretty decently. Like it was a lot closer than what previously happened, because he did get 3-stocked on the Jayun by Wavegod. The Makio made it a lot closer, but brought it to game 5. But the Mako seemingly wasn't really the answer. So if Skeldra by any chance loses its match, I fully expect him to make a 180 to Makio again. But it's kind of looking unlikely, because his Jayun is just so heated. And look at that side air.
Is that it?
Insane,
Yes.
That's it, yeah. Just perfect placement on the side air he knows exactly the angle to hit him away from there, to just keep him off there, and knows how many options he has left after that, what can he do, and he's just keeping him off that weapon. Incredibly hard match for TheYeGuy here.
It's Qatars and cannons, it's really explosive weapons. You need a lot of dodge reads or jump reads in order to make something work, but when you do, it's possible you just take an entire round for the 10 seconds.
Yeah, for sure.
So down but not out, I'd say.
Now TheYeGuy getting that cannon again. He's on the orange on the second stock, now in the red. It's kind of looking rough for him, as Skeldra is still in the yellow. I think at this point he's trying to hit anything. Any move that he might convert off, because he's hit him maybe like twice or thrice to take him into yellow on that first stock. TheYeGuy is just looking for something here. Try to convert some hits, try to get some damage up. He does not want to get 3-stocked in game 4. And if he can get something big, he might gain some momentum, you know? But we've talked about this earlier with someone where TheYeGuy's a controller player, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I know that much. It's very different when you have a keyboard player and a controller player, where the keyboard player is just, he's up here, he's inputting, he's going crazy. The controller player kind of has the controller under the table, and like you can see anything.
Oh, Skeldra is just sending it with an arm. He doesn't care. Skeldra is cooking. And misses.
Ooh! Gets the knockout. No 3-stock for TheYeGuy. Oh, no 3-stock for Skeldra against TheYeGuy.
The TheYeGuy needs not 1 but 2 miracles, because he needs to take 2-stock, but that's no dodge from Skeldra, but the weapon gets lost. TheYeGuy not unarmed, and Skeldra go for the extra. Reverse these, get him out of there.
What am I looking at? That was...
Alright, but listen. 227, you know what we called it in business?
227 to
You know what we called it in the business? We call it a box BH numbers.